Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Throat Punch Thursday. It is March 11th. Heather here, and we are going over a watch list and to talk about a few plays from yesterday. Okay, let's start out with the futures here. You can see the futures were kind of continuing to climb up here. The Dow futures are up about 111. NASDAQ, those are the ones that we want to watch. Those are the ones that have been kind of contrarian to the rest of the market as of late. In fact, the NASDAQ closed down just a few points yesterday. But here we are still working on this 3-8 cross. Today we're looking for a confirmation if we close and still have some decent volume. Yesterday we had some pretty good volume. Again, I go back to, if you look at this, watch higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs and higher lows can really give you a good trend. Now, when you get into like these areas where you see we kept having this candle top, and couldn't break, right? That was a pretty good indication that there was a weakness there that we couldn't quite push through. But now let's just watch these candles. Watch for some decent volume to push us in. I'm not saying it has to have any record-breaking volume, but it does have to have enough to say that institutions and big money is willing to step in and buy. Some of these names that you hear the term, oh, it's on sale here. This is on sale. Should I buy it now? And what we want to do is watch and let the big names start buying in and then follow their lead. Okay, but the futures here in the NASDAQ look pretty good. The Dow hit highs yesterday, and then today in the futures looking to make, or actually they made a new high here this morning as well. So, and I think a lot of this has to do with we've had some pretty good economic numbers. Don't forget today we have the jobless claims that comes out every Thursday morning, so we do have that this morning. We'll see what that looks like. It's those continuing claims. We want to know how many are we starting to decrease those continuing claims. States are opening up, travel's starting to open up. People are getting back to normal, whatever that might look like for you. And vaccinations coming out very, very quickly. There's a lot of complaining about it, but I think that we have to remember that it was just a year ago today that we actually went into this big lockdown, and here we are vaccinating people. It's just impressive. It's really impressive when you look at what we as a culture, humans, the whole human race can do when they put their heads together and like, okay, we're going to solve this, we're going to fix it, and it's just really amazing. Okay, so let's move on. One that we watched yesterday, and Edie called it out as it came out of the opening range. And this one's kind of been, we've talked about it quite a bit here in the last week or so. But look at this nice move, and then we get the news that Kathy Wood bought a whole bunch, just shy of 1 million shares here in DraftKings. So we're watching for continuation on this. And I would play that again off of an opening range. Watch that high at 72.60 and see if we break through it. I think this will be a nice little day trader today, and then potentially come back in as a longer term swing. Okay, McDonald's, talked about this one yesterday as well. Had this trend line where we kind of gave it a little bit of a haircut here just following this trend, but look at this, we came and popped right up over it. I like McDonald's, and not gonna lie, Skylar, big fan of the old Big Mac, so yeah, not that we go very often, but they do have some good fries. I did get a Shamrock Shake last week. I did. Well, I had some of Troy's anyway. We'll go with that. But it was tasty. So, McDonald's. I'm liking McDonald's here. All of that to tell you that I am watching the June 18th 220s on this, and anything over yesterday's close or play that off of an opening range. And yes, I did say the June 18th. Those are the ones I like. General Motors, another one that we've talked about quite a bit. We had this trend line. We watched it come through here. I know several people did take some equity and some plays in this. I like this triple top. A break of this triple top here is what I'm watching for. 618.60s on GM. Again, over yesterday's close or play the opening range. Coming back to oil plays, lots in the oil, not just XOM. You can look at XOM, CVX, COP, MRO, PSX, all of these, or you can pop on over and look at the ETF, XLE. I happen to choose XOM. I like XOM. And ExxonMobil, I like the 521.65s. And what I'm looking for is a break of yesterday's high. Okay, a couple others that I liked but didn't set up. BNGO, Biogenomics. Caught this one kind of late yesterday as it came back and came back through the 50. It has earnings coming up, so I definitely would not hold through that being a genomic company. But watching for a move back up through this 50. I like this one just for an equity play. It had a lot of really good a good order flow yesterday, so I like that one. And FANG, so this is right back into energies. This one too had an incredible amount of um, June call action. Now it was out of the money at 110, but it was quite a bit. And so it looks like maybe this one, maybe there's news or maybe they're getting ready to reverse it. I don't know. But take a look at this one too, Diamondback Energy. Again, energies have been doing very well here as of late. Okay, that is it for me today. I hope you have an awesome day. And for those who are wondering if you should get into an oil play, I would like you to know that Tori just text messaged me and said, ugh, 309 a gallon. So, apparently, oil is the way to go. All right, I will talk to you all soon. Have a fantastic Thursday. And if you have any questions, be sure to reach out. Heather C at givingtreetrading.com.